You are watching Max and Natalie live.
Cool trick.
Cool.
Hello, and welcome back to the beginning of the show. I'm Max Reinhardtson.
And I'm Natalie Rich, and this is Max and Natalie Live.
Today's November 30th.
Today will be December 6th.
Hello from us in the past.
To you in the future, hope you're well. Tonight's episode is sponsored by...
Look, I got my blazer dry cleaned. It's a dry cleaning sponsor, everyone.
It's clean, but it's
gracious.
dry.
It's dry.
Now, this blazer, never been dry cleaned once in its
Never
life.
once.
Had it since the 7th grade.
I thought you were going to say it's in the 70s, and I would have believed you. I don't know why.
Who knows how old it is? I got it from a vintage store. I was going to be like a rock and roller for Halloween in the 7th grade, and that's why the sleeves are so short. You thought it was fashion. It's just old.
No one thought that. Tonight, speaking of rock and roll, tonight we have a special musical guest here with some fresh jingles. Royer BOCKUS. Hey, Royer.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
It's going so well.
Oh, so good. We're happy to have you. Why don't you just take us in, if you would, to a little bit of relax and chat with Max and Nat.
Relax and chat with Max and Nat.
Perfect. I also forgot we started a little hastily.
We did. Oh.
I am supposed to talk in my Texas accent for this whole entire episode.
If you saw last week's pit
If
show,
you happen to see last week's episode at the pit, I'm supposed to talk in my Texas accent. I'll do my best. How
Do
about
your
that?
best. How
All
about
right,
that?
I'm going to start first, my first segment.
Please take
All of a
us
sudden
away.
have no semblance
Sense of reality.
words. I don't know where I am. It's sort of a whole thing. But I'm happy to be here.
Just drop into it, baby, and just
all
really.
All right. George W. Bush's classic saying. Nat, my segment tonight is for you and you alone.
Well, thank you, sir.
You, my dear friend, love gum. Am I right? Am I right?
You're not wrong, but I feel like the past few segments you've started with, you love
this. No, you're right.
Okay, but great.
But I'm here for you.
I
You
do
know, we're
chew
here for
gum.
each other.
I do chew gum. It's because I drink coffee, and I feel like it's an assault on the people around me to drink a lot of coffee and not refresh the
Palate.
The palate,
Sure.
yeah.
But you also have a pack of gum. You also have a pack of gum on you at all times, if I'm not mistaken.
I do. It's actually a funny story, but let me.
We don't have time for it. So, my segment today is a little bit of a gum taste test. Natalie,
Great.
I'm going to read you the brands that I have today.
Oh.
All right? And I'm going to give you a piece of each, and you got to guess which one is which.
I think I do rather well.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you the titles beforehand? So you know what you have to guess from?
Give them to me cold.
Oh, I love it. I love this. Okay, here we go. Number one, don't look in this little bag.
Okay.
Don't do it.
So you just bought a lot of gum.
A lot of gum.
If you need anyone to take that off your hands.
$13 worth of gum is the first piece.
If you need me to take any, okay. Oh, this is a classic Eclipse. I know it anywhere. Oh shit, really? Mm-mm. Oh. Well, this is a green. It's a spearmint. Am I right?
Sort of.
Dentine Ice.
It's Trident White.
Oh my God.
It's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. Next one.
I would
Ready?
never have guessed.
Spit that out. Spit that out.
By the way, I do have commercial agents. If you're
Oh
looking
my
for.
goodness gracious. This one I have to take the wrapper off because it's, here you go.
What am I supposed to do with
You
this?
just spit it right out onto my little pad right here. You just put it right there. I'm going to keep that forever. Here you go.
Sick. Oh, this is Orbit.
Yes, correct. Next. Great.
Orbit. Clean
Good
it up.
job.
Clean it up with Orbit.
I don't know how this one opens. Oh, don't look. Okay, here we go.
Where's your accent, sir?
Oh, don't look at me. All right, here we go. It's broken in two. And
Oh,
that's
this
sort of the whole
is
vibe.
a Wrigley's.
Yes.
This is a Winter Fresh.
Yes. Oh my God, I knew you'd be so good at it.
This is sick.
Yeah. Great. Okay, here we
I'm
go.
getting TMJ.
I know. I love it. All right, here we go. You have
My
it.
jaw is hurting.
You take your time with that Wrigley's.
You know the Double Mint twins are from my hometown, the originals?
The who? The Wrigley's?
The Double Mint. That's also Wrigley.
Oh, in the commercials.
The Barnstable Browns.
The
They do a
Barnstable
big
Browns.
derby party.
It's so fun. Great. Okay, here's your next one.
Oh, this is an Eclipse.
Yes! Natalie, I knew you'd be so good at it. I'm so happy you are.
Wow, you have so much gum.
I know I do. Hold on. Next one. Ready? Oh,
I do a lot of characters with this, and people are like, wow, Natalie is so creative, so
I'm gonna take
cool,
a bite
so
of this
different.
one.
But it's really just because I like to chew the gum.
You love the gum.
I buy a lot of Eclipse, I will say.
So Eclipse is your main.
Because I don't like the wrapper. Like, why do I need double the wrapper?
Yeah.
You know,
He
like
raps
MNN
about
always
spearmint.
says.
He raps about peppermint. You don't like the wrapper. I get it.
This
This
is sick.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Disgusting. Okay,
All
here
right.
you go. Here's the next one.
What's this? Chicklet.
No. No. None of them are chicklets.
Oh.
You guessed it already. You guessed it first, I think.
No.
You guessed one that wasn't right, and that was this one.
Dentine.
Correct. Last one. This will be easy for you, probably. Now I'm gonna put mine right here.
Were you chewing some?
Yeah, I took a little piece of Dentine.
Which brand?
Dentine. A little sneaky.
Dentine.
Last one.
This would have to be
Yeah.
by process of elimination. Fuck.
It's not one. It's not two.
Double it?
It's not three.
4?
It's not 4.
Oh, take 5. No,
Hey.
wait. 5.
There it is.
The 5.
Yeah, the 5 one. Great.
Wrigley's 5.
Oh, is it Wrigley's as well?
Wintermint Ascent. It's heavenly. Wow.
Very good. And now we have all of the gum to chew. Anyone can chew a gum. Royer, do you want a piece of gum?
I love it.
I'm the music.
You gotta sing. Yeah, that was a
Sing.
test and you passed. Great,
Thank
great,
you.
great. Good
I
job.
love it.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and put this right.
Oh, disgusting. Okay, that's my segment. Yikes.
Amazing.
You did great.
Okay, so really quick, before I get into my segment.
Please.
I just bought a gum, and it was 2 for $1 at a gas station on the
Ew.
road down to Kentucky.
Oh, you went
And
on a road trip?
It was called like Sub-Zero, and I got it, and I chewed it in the car, and it's like specifically like cold. And it's
Oh.
very nasty. And it's cold.
Ooh.
And I was actually gonna have a segment where I maybe made you chew it on the show.
Well, look, I got there first.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Next week I'll okay.
Yeah, what do you got?
Okay, so Max, I'm just gonna hand you a couple scripts that we're gonna
Ooh.
read from.
Great.
Not really an audition, more of a Throwback Thursday.
Okay.
So if you could go ahead and
I'm not looking, but I will take whatever you give me.
we're just
my
gonna
dear.
go ahead and read these.
Great.
Do you want to tell the people at home what it is?
Yeah, this looks like sides from Robin Hood, a play that we were in 4 years ago?
That's how we met. 3.5.
3.5.
We're just
All
gonna
right.
read them.
This is a scene that we had together. I was played the sheriff.
You're actually a very awful character.
Yes, bad.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna read it in my Texas accent.
No, I was gonna say you have to do.
Oh,
to do your
different British?
character. You have to do your sheriff character. Okay. So this is Ellen.
remember these lines are so
She's
funny.
a young forest wench.
Ooh, love it.
And yeah. So
Great. Here we go.
let's do it.
Your disposition does not seem to be improving. If it makes a difference, oh my God.
Does it bring you back?
Yeah, very much. I've spoken to your parents, and they've given us permission to wed.
No, they didn't.
Well, I don't need your permission anyway. I'm the sheriff.
Upholder of the law.
Well, what do you want me to do? Woo you?
Oh, please don't do that. Please spare me a wooing.
Frankly, I wouldn't know how to.
Frankly, I'm not surprised. And I appreciate that, by the way.
My, but you do.
Let me go!
Sorry.
Fight choreo. Fight choreo.
Fight. You do have a sharp tongue for this little ragamuffin whom I've had the generosity of dragging up from the mire.
You'd have me deeper in it. We slapped. We did a lot of slaps.
See what you've made me do, Taylor Swift. Oh, this had better improve, that's all I can say. When we're married, my dear, your attitude had better change. Or I really will visit your parents, and it won't be so much as asking for your hand as it will be removing theirs.
Was he threatening to remove her parents' hands?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, big time. I don't mess
Cool.
around, this sheriff of mine.
So scene 2.
Oh, you played a different character.
So I played his like little servant.
Yeah.
Rickon.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
I'm the same character. 'Cause that's-
And yeah, I'm gonna do it in the OG fashion. Okay, great. My lord,
Ah, my dear Rickon.
are you feeling all right, my lord?
Of course I'm all right. What's your business?
I'm lost. It's not good. One of the foresters is dead, my lord.
Dead? How?
Well, these 2 men and a
It's really
and a
something.
woman.
Someone
see?
call Tracy Ullman because this. You're ready.
I
Don't
don't
worry
know.
about it. That's fine.
No, yeah, I know who that is.
Okay.
Okay. They were playing this game, and one of them wasn't really dead. See.
What?
Well, I mean, they was hunting the king's deer. We tried to arrest them, and they got away. One forester died from his wounds.
Who were they? What names?
One of them was called Will Gamwell. He's the one who did our men. The woman, he was a real cooker. That means hot. Tried to tell her she was Mary Nopper, Lady to Queen Eleanor.
Oh my God. Queen Eleanor. How could you let these?
I feel like this is good.
Great.
I feel like we don't need to go on.
No, you get the idea.
You get
Very
it.
fun though,
Those
Natalie.
were
What a
our two
throwback.
relationships.
Let's move on. But that was so fun.
Doesn't like it.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
no, I
let's
do
move
like
on.
it.
Let's move on. No, I know.
Okay.
I just meant because of the crumpling.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I
Symbolizes
do.
usually that it's trash.
Then I'm done.
Let's go ahead and let's hear from our maple syrup correspondent. First time on the show, Rosa Palmeri.
Come on out, Rosa Palmeri.
Come on out.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Would you like any
Hi.
gum? Probably not before.
No, it doesn't mix mint and
Mint and
no.
what? Tell us.
mint and maple syrup, which I have samples for you in a bit. And I have a lot to share, a lot of very important and very delicious facts about maple syrup. And as you know, I am a native Vermonter, which
Sure.
basically means I spent a lot of time consuming maple syrup, chopping wood, and scheming how I might escape into the forest forever. Oh. We use maple syrup for everything. Just this week, I've used it in muffins, in my coffee, to make granola, even in a pasta sauce, which we're just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Buddy the Elf.
Oh.
And speaking of hopping,
Love it.
did you know that the only IHOP in the US that serves real maple syrup is in Vermont? The other stuff is just made out of corn. It's disgusting. It's not maple syrup. Don't eat it.
No, thank you.
And the process of making real maple syrup takes a lot of patience and a little bit of chemistry. So, sugaring season begins in late February and ends in April when nights are cold and the days begin to get warmer. At night, the lack of pressure in a maple tree due to cold air causes the tree to suck up more water from the ground. Then, when it warms up in the day, the tree becomes more pressurized and filled with CO2, which causes the sap to start to flow. It's like a balloon bursting. So if you stab a little spigot into the tree, sap literally flows out of the tree into your bucket.
Oh.
And the Vermont Quarter actually depicts this classic scene. A solitary person betwixt two maple trees collecting sugar in a bucket. So once you've collected a crap ton of sap, and it's got to be a crap ton because it takes approximately 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup.
That's a sap ton.
Yeah,
That's a sap crap.
And,
Sap crap.
and take that, and you take that sap and you boil it down to syrup on a stove in a sugar shack. In a little hut devoted to this purpose, which is what a sugar shack is. And one time, my dad accidentally collected our sap in a giant lead bucket. And we had to throw away all the sap we
That's no
collected that
good.
year. It was a tragedy.
No.
But
Tragedy.
we didn't
No
get
good.
lead poisoning. So.
Oh, good.
Silver lining.
Yeah.
Lead lining.
But there are more efficient ways to collect the sap
Sure.
that involve tubes running from tree to tree in a sugar bush, which is what you call a stand of maple trees. It's also a fun alternative for sugar tits. So sugar bush.
Oh,
sugar
really?
bush.
Scientifically?
Apparently.
Yes, but the tubes make it look like the forest is like all tied up. So it's not as cute as the bucket.
Not cute.
No.
And also you can apparently hack off the top of a baby maple tree and suck the tree dry with a special hose, which is definitely not as cute as the bucket.
Hack a baby and
my
connect a
gosh.
special hose?
Yeah, yeah, it's like eating lamb, I feel, you know? So I have samples
Oh!
for you guys, little shots.
I have to say really quickly while you're doing this, I have a very real, irrational fear of getting maple syrup, Rosa, in my hair. And that is a very true
Max,
thing.
where does that come from?
I truly don't know.
It smells so good.
I'm gonna try.
So okay,
Oh, it's good.
important information. First of all, this is candy. It melted
I love
on the
it.
way from Vermont.
That's
I brought it all
fine.
the way from Vermont.
Thank
Oh,
you.
looks like a poop, but
Okay.
it's just
a nice
candy.
light.
Oh,
and I'm
where'd
just
you-
gonna
what
drink.
sugar bus did you
we
dig
do this
out
now? We do this now?
Okay.
Yeah, do it now. I'm going to tell you, this is Vermont grade A, very dark, strong taste. But now, there used to be grade A and grade B. Is it good? You like
So
it?
good.
Yeah.
So good.
The
I
darker,
really like it.
the better. That's all you got to know.
Sure.
This is the good stuff. Buy it, put it on your pancakes, put it in your spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Live your life.
I love it. Rosa,
Thank you so
Cheers.
much.
Cheers.
cheers to you so much. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
Yeah, try the candy, Max.
Yeah,
Okay,
Rub
I'm
it on
sorry.
your face.
I'm trying
Put
to keep
it
up.
in your
I
hair.
dropped it. I got it.
Can you keep up? Bye, Rosa.
Thanks, Rosa. Oh, the
See you
best.
later. Oh, there she goes into the trees.
Please welcome our guest tonight. He's a game master. His name is Chris Bernal. Come out, Chris.
Dungeons, dragons, elves, high elves, Chris Bernal, Dungeons
Hello.
Hi.
What's up, Chris? I'll shake your hand. Why not, right?
Hello. Would you like any maple
This
sugar
is for
candy?
you whenever you want
I'm
it.
okay, thank you.
Okay,
Any
no
gum?
problem.
I'm good for now.
Okay.
You are on television.
You are trying to be professional.
So you've got a smart water there. Obviously, we all know what that is. You're obviously smart. What's that sack?
Yeah, what do you got? A little
This
pouch?
is my dice bag.
Dice bag.
Open it
Leather
up.
bound.
I bring these to share with people. I don't give them away, but they're
gosh.
just for everyone to
Oh my goodness.
use.
So many.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Some of them are speckled.
Oh, I love it.
Some of them are
Okay.
trick dice also.
Oh, all fives.
These are all fives? Oh, you bullshit artist, you.
And then I've also got a two-sided die.
That looks
It's a
like a
coin.
coin.
That's
a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also have some beautiful robin's egg. That looks like a nice Monterey Jack cheddar cube.
Oh, you're not wrong though. The orange
No,
and the
it
white.
looks like a nice. You're going to an opening night party.
Oh my
Somebody's
gosh.
home. They invite you over. They've got cheese cubes.
Just
Chris,
put it out on the
you're
tray.
so you're a game master. You do sort of RPG role-playing games, as I understand it. What is that though? What does it mean? What do you do? What's your deal?
So
For the
it-
folks at home who know nothing about this,
And
Yes.
for me here, who has no.
and for me who am an expert.
Yeah.
Please.
So a tabletop RPG is essentially adult pretend, where
We love that.
We do that here.
Yeah, we sit around, we tell a story together. The game master posits like a narrative, and then the players are supposed to be the main characters in this story.
I love it.
And then
Yeah.
we roll dice and use rules to keep it fair, because there's always that one kid who's like, "No, your bullets bounce off of me." That's no. But
Right.
you can't
Who's
really
like,
make
but
up-
part of my character is that I'm invincible. You can't kill me or whatever.
Yeah, and
Or like a bullshit last-minute rule. It's like, oh well, my shoes don't catch fire.
exactly.
Or whatever
I'm
it
allowed
is.
to do those.
You do whatever
but the
you want.
Because you're the
players-
master.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
the master.
exactly.
So how long have you been doing this, and what made you want to kind of lead these games rather than be like a part of them?
Yeah.
So I started running games in middle school
Wow.
during
Wow.
sleepovers.
Sure.
And the reason I was running them was because there wasn't anyone else who would or
Doing it.
could or knew about it. So
Where are you from, Chris?
I moved here from Texas.
Okay.
By the way, where's your
I've
accent?
been meaning to just have it streamlined. I've been meaning to do it. Am I doing okay, Chris? Is it sort of too much a different Southern? It's sort of a different.
I mean,
I
there
tried to
is
dip-
like maybe East Texas.
Yes, and that's exactly what I
That's
was
what he was
going for,
going
Chris.
for.
Was
Yeah.
in East Texas.
I'm from Houston, where most people actually don't have a Texan
I don't
accent.
want to deal with
Oh.
the Houston folk. I don't just want to deal with the easternmost part of
Do you have
Texas.
trouble with Houston in New York? Calling it
I
Houston?
did it first.
But now you're like New York.
Now I'm like, whatever.
You're a pro.
So if we were to go about playing a game
Yes,
like
we would
this,
love-
or role-playing game, how would you go about leading that?
Well,
what's the
so
process?
Yeah, we'd love to do
for
this.
you tonight, these are the dice I normally GM with
Okay.
because they're big and they're easy to read. I'm going to hand these off to you two.
Oh my goodness gracious. One each?
Yeah, one each.
I'll take the brown one.
Okay. I'll take this one for now.
If there are situations in which you're trying to do something, I will ask you to roll the 20-sided, and you'll just call off the number. Each number represents like a 5% increment of a chance. So,
Okay.
Okay.
like a 1 is a 5% chance that you'll succeed. A 20 is a 100%
Now,
chance.
what's this little symbol
Sure.
that kind of looks like my sign, the Pisces?
I'm also a Pisces.
Oh my goodness. Is that this one?
Yes, that is the 20.
No.
Oh, I have a different one.
But so they're a little different.
But they're similar.
Yeah, it represents the 20, which is a critical hit.
Oh.
Yeah, and that
Okay.
means like
So, okay.
you succeed awesomely.
Right.
I love it.
Epically.
I love it.
So could we do one of these adventures? Could we play?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. We would like to call it rock and roll play. Hit it, Royer.
Rock and roll play, doot doot. Rock and roll play, doot.
So good. Okay,
So
we're
great.
ready to go. You lead the way.
Okay, so we start with Max and Natalie in the studio
Yes.
interviewing a guest.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, she has a prop.
All right.
I'm
It's
an
a-
elf.
Yeah. and I'm kind of a. She has a prop for hers. I don't have a prop for mine, but I'm a goblin.
I hear this
Okay.
is cool.
Yeah, she's an elf, and I'm a goblin, and you can see that by
You can see
everything
that by
about
how
us.
we look.
They're a little pointy.
Yeah.
Right, and
I
I'm
see
just a
that.
goblin of a man. You know what I mean?
I personally don't, but I'll take your word for it.
Okay, no problem. And I
He's
like
being
that about Chris. That's a good.
And the guest you're interviewing during this scenario pulls off like an invisible cape and reveals themselves to be an evil wizard.
No.
He starts muttering like an infernal chant.
Let's hear it, Chris.
And he points his fingers, and next thing you know, you are teleported and transformed, standing in a 4-way crossroads in a plain of wavy green grass. Can you describe your new forms?
I'm tiny.
I am huge. I'm the biggest goblin you've ever met.
Okay.
I'm the tiniest little elf you've ever met.
No one's ever seen a goblin bigger than me. I'm the biggest goblin you've ever seen.
So you're about the same size then.
Yes, we're about the same size. He knows, I guess, that goblins are
tiny?
naturally small and elves are naturally big, so we sort of meet in the middle, I guess.
Okay, so we're about like 5'10", 6
Chris,
foot.
we're exactly the same size.
I have glasses. You have glasses.
I have glasses. I'm a goblin with
Yes.
glasses.
Yes.
A
Okay,
G with
great.
G's.
Great.
So you're standing in a crossroads. It's
Yes.
4 ways.
Yes.
And to the north, you can see a mountain. To the east, you can see a desert. To the south, you can see a forest. And to the west, you can see the beach.
Oh.
Which way do you go?
Do we have to go the same way?
Preferably.
Yeah.
It's
Where do you
not
wanna go?
good to split the party
So
right
we've
away.
got mountains, forest, beach, and
The desert.
the desert.
Desert.
Definitely not the desert.
Beach or forest?
Let's do forest.
Let's do
I
forest.
feel like
We're going into the
that's-
forest, please.
We're gonna have some wild animals we can kill. We're gonna have some streams we can drink from.
Okay. The sun is beating down. It's about like midday, and it's a little warm as you make your way towards the forest.
Yes.
And as soon as you enter in through the tree line, the shade just kind of like comes over you, and it's
love it.
cool and
Is there
calming.
maple syrup?
You do see a couple spigots.
A spigot!
With buckets set up, so
Oh,
and you can
good.
just see a little drip drop. And maybe you want to pick up a bucket and take it with you.
I would like to take a bucket with me, if that's all right. Is this the sort of thing where I have to ask permission, or I just do what I want to do?
So it's like improv a lot, but instead of yes and, I say yes but.
Oh. So
Okay.
I take a bucket of spigot of maple syrup, and I take it because I'm a goblin. I
And
take what
I
I
take
want.
his bucket away from him.
Away from him?
Oh my gosh.
So why don't you both roll a 20-sided, and whoever gets the higher wins this little challenge.
I got a 3.
12.
You got the
bitch.
syrup.
Just rip it right
There you
out
go.
of
You
his
get it
hands.
right
This
from
is
my
it.
little pimp.
Your pimp?
So as you're walking along, you see a small, about like 3-foot-high door in
I'm on a
a very
sugar
large
high.
tree.
So perfectly the height for maybe both of us.
Maybe.
It's a redwood.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Big tree, small door.
Yes.
And it's still a small door for us.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Okay.
And we decide what to do?
Or you can keep walking down the path.
Oh no, we gotta knock.
Okay, what do? We got to knock?
We gotta take a little
All right,
knock,
I
right?
agree. Let's knock.
Knock, knock, knock on the tree door, please.
The door like creaks open,
my gosh.
and a small gnome in a red cap.
Classic.
Class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pokes his head out. Hello.
Hi.
Hi there.
Who are you?
Oh, we're just.
I'm little Natalie Elf, and this is my friend.
I am Natalie the Goblin, and my
You're
name is the same as hers, and isn't that fascinating?
That's strange.
I know. Do you have a cane? Are you all right? How old are you, my dear gnome?
I'm 385 years old.
Would you like any syrup?
a bit more than days of the
That's
year.
my maple syrup. He appears to be indignant that you're holding
He's
this
pissed.
bucket.
Oh my gosh. Why did you keep? Oh my gosh.
It was his first.
No,
I
gave-
rolled a 12.
She took it from me. I swear. No,
He's
what is your
laughing.
name?
It's okay.
What is your name, you old gnome?
My name is Rickster.
Well, Rickster, let me just tell you this. That is not, we did not mean to acquire this syrup. It
Here,
was in our
take it.
past. Please take our
I'll
syrup.
take that back.
Thank you so much.
And
Is there any? Here's more.
Yes.
It's yours to begin with. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Oh, well, actually, someone's been stealing my maple syrup.
Who?
Goblins. And
No.
he gives you a look like,
He doesn't do such a thing. Oh my
Is it
gosh.
his family, his kin?
Well, they don't look like you. These goblins are blue.
Oh, and I am
White.
Welly white.
I mean, he's white.
I'm white as can
you
be.
can be a white goblin.
It's not my. I don't talk to
He's
the
a
blue
Texan
goblins.
goblin.
I'm a Texan goblin. I forgot again.
A little bolo tie.
Yes,
appears
I have
around
a
your neck.
bolo, exactly, made from a precious stone.
So how do we get
You
away
know,
from this gnome?
I kicked the dome into the door from whence he came, and I slammed the door.
Do you want to do that?
How do
No,
we
I'm
separate?
scared.
How do we get
I'm
away from each
scared.
other?
But tell me.
You gotta learn to work together.
Okay, I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't
Okay.
do it.
You can, by
Okay,
all means. You can do
I
whatever
do
you
it.
want.
I kick him in and I shut the door. I say, "This is our syrup," and I'm a goblin.
Go
That's
ahead
how
and
I feel.
roll the die.
Okay,
This has got to be our last move.
I know.
Oh no!
My leg's too weak.
Your leg goes through the door.
Classic.
And he grabs it and starts pulling you in.
Oh my God.
And I run away.
Yeah. Yep.
To be, if not continued, then maybe. Oh, good. Oh no! Oh God!
No.
Chris, thank you for joining us. That was very much fun.
Yeah.
I felt a sense of excitement.
Listen,
I
no,
was very
apparently no
excited.
one's in here after us. We can just kind of stay and
Keep
continue the
playing.
game.
Straight
Go
up
all
chill.
night long.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It
This
was
is so
really,
fun.
really, really fun.
Yeah, I truly did have a
That's
good
the show.
time.
That's
I
the
love
show.
it. Thanks,
Catch
guys.
us on YouTube and follow us on social.
This has been MNN at MNN. See you next Wednesday.
Where do I look when my friends kiss? Where do I look when my friends are kissing? Right at their face, just to the side. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The touch of their tongues is certain doom. Feel like I shouldn't be in this room. So I look to the side, smile a touch. Am I doing this right? No, it's too much. Oh, we've all been there before. Your friends, boyfriend's walking out the door. When he stops in his tracks, put his hand on her waist. And you know they're about to suck some face. But God, oh God, I'm also here. Standing like a dummy as the tongues appear. Don't look away, it's not that it's gross. But God, don't watch them, this is their moment. Where do I look when my friends kiss? Where do I look when my friends are kissing? Right at their face, just to the side. There's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. The touch of their tongues is certain doom. Feel like I shouldn't be in this room. So I look to the side, I smile a touch. Am I doing this right? It's too much. Where do I look when my friends kiss?
That's it. Right?